1919, my mother entered me in the baby competition at the Louisiana State Fair.
Prettiest baby?
There were 3 babies, and I won 3rd prize.
What does that say?
You know you must have been a beautiful baby. You must have been.
No, Sam Peters wasn't going to win any beauty contest, but even as a youngster, he knew how to dress. And he knew how to play. By the time he was in college, Sam was quite the musician. In fact, when Mr. Centenary graduated in 1939, he came very close to choosing a career as a musician. Sam loved to play the sax and the clarinet. Instead, at the age of 20, Sam Peters went to work for the Coca-Cola Bottling Company, first as a traveling auditor, then later as a broker of bottling plants, buying low and hopefully selling high. Sam was so good at it, he decided to go it alone, formed his own company, and sold a lot of Coke.
I'll have to estimate, but I would say that I've done probably over 100. I know in 1986 I did 8 or 9 in 86. That was my last big year. I did $500 million worth of plants in that one year.
By the mid-'80s, Sam was a very wealthy man, had himself a place in Florida and a boat.
You call this the one more time?
One more time.
And an opportunity to lay back and reap the rewards of a very successful career.
I mean, you really don't have to do a darn thing.
That's
from
right.
now on.
That's right.
So why don't you?
Well, I'd rust out, right?
Not one to let the grass grow under his feet, Sam Peters set out to do something. Donald Webb, then president of Centenary College, had a suggestion.
And then I had this crazy idea of starting a Jack London research center. Mentioned it to him at lunch and talked in terms of $25 maybe, or $200 maybe. And as we got excited about this and the years went by, he eventually built and endowed the Jack London Center.
This place would not exist. This particular facility, which we're very proud of, would not exist at all if it weren't for Sam Peters. It's that simple.
He gave us this building, but he didn't just give us the building and walk off from it and say, there, that's done. He's back here and forth. He's on the board. He helps us. He's wonderful.
He's the kind of guy that you want on your team, okay? He's a great team player. He's a great team leader. And he's a great man.
A lot of people have discovered that about Sam Peters. In addition to his efforts on behalf of his alma mater, Sam has contributed to a whole host of good causes. The Shreveport Symphony, the Methodist Church, the Buchalter Hotel for Drug and Alcohol Abuse, Live Oak Retirement Community, and Sam's most recent project, the Pioneer Home for the Kids at Holy Angels, a $1 million undertaking that the sisters and everybody else involved just knew would take years.
My thought was 3 years. Well, after we gave Sam a tour of the nursery and he's holding one of these children, he tells one of the parents or one of the nurses, he said, I'm going to tell you that by the end of Christmas, by the end of next year, Christmas, this building will be built.
Couldn't believe it. Deep in my heart I said this never will be done, in a short time like this.
We're not going to ask for a lot of money from people.
Sam rolled up his sleeves, slapped a few backs, twisted a few arms, chipped in some money of his own, and got all fired up.
They have approved that plan right there, the floor plan, the building. They have approved the architect. They have approved us starting this building on June the 1st.
Sam is enthusiastic about everything. He embraces causes with great enthusiasm and achieves results because of his enthusiasm. It takes a little while to get to know Sam, but once you get to know him, you love him.
We'll do it. The people of Shreveport will get behind this project.
I see him in action, take up something small and win us all to the point. Bit of a bulldog, but a handsome bulldog, a pleasant bulldog. Well, you don't mind yielding to that bulldog.
So that's what we're here for, and
Sure enough, just as he so boldly predicted, the Pioneer Home is currently under construction with dedication set for December 23rd. Sam had done it again.
The day of completion, December 23rd. Now this is a reality. It's a dream, it's a miracle. And we thank him so dearly.
He did what he said he was going to do.
He keeps his promises. He does miraculous things in very short periods of time. And you don't really know how he does it.
I guess, even apart from his brilliance as an entrepreneur and his generosity as a philanthropist, is just the sheer goodwill and cheerfulness and optimism of the man. He's upbeat, and we need upbeat people. He's a good guy. One of the greats.
To us, he's Holy Angel's big guardian angel. Right? No one else, I cannot think of another person that has made such an impact, such a difference in our lives and in the lives of so many other children.
I don't do it for me. Look, I'll just get more calls for money, and I'll get more calls for working on campaigns. But I do know this. If you're blessed, you ought to put back something into this life. We'll feel useful. We'll feel like we're doing some good for humanity. And we'll have a happy, joyful time.
He's a dreamer, but his dream come true.